everybody. We have returned, as promised. You know, my first guest from Saturday Night Live and Just Shoot Me. His brand new film, Dickie Roberts, opens today. Please welcome Mr. David Spade.
You want me here?
Yeah, we want you right there. The audience demands that you sit down.
Sitting here?
Yeah, how are you?
Give me a second. Come.
Okay.
Let me just get settled. Yeah!
Yeah.
Woo! Oh!
Ow! I've never seen anybody do that on the show.
I know. What's up? There's some changes around here.
It's so creepy.
10 years. It's time to shake her off.
Wow. Woo. You know, everything good with you?
No. No.
We'll be right back. Thank you very much.
No, I went to the Video Awards the other night. Woo!
You know, I saw you on the Video Music Awards, and every star in the world is at that thing.
I talked to Cameron for like 2 hours.
You talked to Cameron Diaz?
Yeah, Kirk Cameron. Yeah. He was there. Good-looking guy, though. He was fun. He was a child star.
It's a good thing I set you up for that one, buddy. Yeah. No, I saw you with the Olsen twins. I saw you walk out on stage with the Olsen twins.
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did. I wasn't dreaming that.
What happened is, you know, when you do these things, they pair you up, like, you with, you know, Chingy. They'd put you with Chingy.
Right.
Because he's funny. So Chingy, is that like some foreign name? He's a big star.
Right, right.
So they go, you with the Olsen twins is funny, because it just is. So I go, all right. So the Olsen twins, there's a little piece where I flirt with them when I come out. And it's like every award show, they're like, you're out with someone like Rebecca Romaine, and you flirt with her, and she thinks you're an idiot. And I go, okay. Right. So after about 12 years of that, I go, you know, maybe let's don't do that. Maybe, how about they flirt with me? And then their people were like, actually, the Olsen Empire does not like that idea. I said, oh, really? They said, yeah. We're going to go ahead and not do that. So I said, oh, okay. So then I said, let's just don't do anything. There's one they like, well, let's just introduce the band. Let's move the show on. Right. So I get backstage, and they sit on either side of me, and they, like, hypnotize me. I see how it works, Conan. Because they have big blue eyes, and they're really pretty, and this is a reason they have $1 billion. I look at one, and she goes, I want to do the other one we wrote. And then I look at that one, and she goes, we're going to do the other one. And I go, what about, yeah, we're going to do that. And I go, all right, we'll do the other one. And then they go, so why don't you go change it? Go change it. Are you changing it? I'm changing it now. And I get up, and I'm like, must change for Olsen twins.
Must obey Olsen commands.
It's true. They're like aliens. But they were great. So,
I love that transition, yeah. No, they're like aliens, but they were great.
But they're great. They're great, and there's a reason they're rich. And that was a good time. And then this weekend, I've been jumping all over. Went down to NASCAR. You haven't been down NASCAR, have you?
Yeah, I've been down that way.
Darlington.
Yeah. I took my Ford Taurus out there on the track and rode it around.
I rolled into NASCAR to go to the Darlington 500.
You rode in a NASCAR?
Yeah. I went down there, and they made... It's Joe Dirt country. Had to go. Right. If anyone's renting that thing on video, it is these 80,000 people. Right. And so they're screaming Joe Dirt. First of all, they don't know there's a David Spade. They just think
Joe
that
Dirt. You're Santa Claus. You're Joe Dirt,
It is like Santa Claus. So they're like, was Joe Dirt with you? So I go, all right, so they make me mayor of NASCAR. So I go down there, and I go, do I get the key to Cracker Barrel, huh? Shoney's? So
there's a lot of people that love that NASCAR, and a lot of them are affiliates.
No, I loved it. I went down there. I had a great time.
I have nothing to do with what David Spade's saying.
No. I did. I went to Cracker Barrel for breakfast every day. It's a good place. Don't burn on it.
Shoney's.
So I went down there, and they wanted me to drive in a NASCAR, and I didn't know that. So you climb in through the door. Have you seen that? You have to go in through the window. You have to wear, like, a fire suit, like, made of blankets. It's 105 down there. I don't even know I'm supposed to be in this car. They go, we're going to spin you around the track. Bad idea. So I get in, they lock me with 45 buckles. It's like David Blaine. I started to freak out, like, you know, like you get a panic attack. Right. Because it's just a cage in there. It's not like, hey, we got your CDs over here and there's a phone. It's like, it's just like this. It's like getting an MRI, you know? Right. So I go in there, I'm locked in, strapped in, and there's no in case of fire speech. You know, you're just on your own. And this guy next to me, I've never met him before. He's going to take me up to 140 miles an hour. So I'm like, I'm not nuts about this already. So I start to have a little panic attack, and there's little cameras in there, so I think I might be punked. So I got nervous.
You think Ashton Kutcher's just gonna come by in another car? You think punk, dude?
So,
and slam into you?
Yeah, ball of flames. You got punk. So,
that's where it's all headed, that show, anyway.
So this guy starts this thing, and I'm like, oh, good Lord. So he pulls onto the track, and we're going around 8 inches from the wall, and he hits the wall, which is like being punched in the face. He's like, wham, on purpose, to scare me, which it did. And,
he hit the wall going
at
180 miles an hour on purpose?
Yeah, he goes, it's called the Darlington Stripe. It's where they scrape the wall. And I had a problem with that. And I'm trying to get him to slow down. I'm like, dude, I think there's a cop. I don't know what to say. You know, this guy, he's like, cuckoo.
That would work.
I don't know who this guy is. He's like kind of drifting off.
Yeah,
I've got a microphone. I can barely hear. My wife left me. Things aren't going well. I got nothing to live for. I'm like, what? I do, dude. So that was a little scary, and that was it.
But you... That was a good anecdote. It just ended. You were very sad, like, and
that's
that was
really what
it.
happened.
Yeah.
I got out, and I popped out of there. It was fun.
I know you. We have something in common, which is that we both have dogs.
Yeah.
And we've built our life around them. How's your dog?
The dog, did you get it from the pound? That's what everyone wants you to do, is get it from the pound. But being from the pound, they are cuter, but they're a little cuckoo.
Right.
So I got my dog, and all it does is when I watch TV, it eats a bone, but it watches me like I want the bone.
Right.
I obviously don't want the bone.
You don't care about the bone.
No,
yeah.
I'm watching TV. But
Right.
he's like this. And then now and then it looks around like this. And so we were having a little friction because it's mad when I leave. I have to leave. I have to do stuff.
You got to do stuff. You're David Spade.
Right, so when I get up to leave, it doesn't like it. So you know what it did?
What?
This is like something dogs do, I guess. He runs in my bedroom and, you know, does a little #2 on my pillow. A crud, as we call it.
That's a pretty big deal, actually.
Yeah, and so I call the vet. I go, I think this dog's broken. It's freaking out. It's doing this weird thing. He's like, oh, yeah, that's what they do. When they're mad at you.
On your pillow of your bed?
Because it's
That's
like...
actually hard to do. That takes some artistic...
That's why I said...
That dog's like backing up and aiming and...
Looking in different rooms.
Yeah, right. That's a very talented dog you have there.
No, it is weird. And
It put it on top of the remote control for the VCR, like, just perfectly.
He's TiVoing stuff I don't want to watch.
Yeah.
So I get in there and I see it, and the dog's like... And so I take it and I rub it all over myself. I'm like, I like it. Yeah, burn on you, dog.
You showed that dog.
Right.
That's the only way they learn.
Don't try to punk me, dog.
Don't.
Yeah. You know why?
That's good advice
I
out
don't
there.
let them win.
No, don't let them win. That's the only way, is all over
That's
your
the
face.
stupidest story ever.
Make a beer. That's the dumbest story.
What else we got going?
We got to talk about this movie. We got a clip here from the movie. Just tell people what the movie's about.
The movie's about, I'm a former child star that grows up, and you see these guys in, like, behind the music, and they've all had a rough ride. It's always going well, and then tragedy struck.
Exactly.
So we kind of pick it up after that, where I've lost everything, and I'm trying to get things going again. So I hire a family to raise me as a child so I can maybe be normal, because I never had a childhood. So I'm with this family and their kids, and there's a scene here where I'm trying to blend in with them, and I have nightmares, so the mom has to sing me to sleep, and it's like a nice moment. And then she walks out, and
let's take a look at
this,
this moment from Dickie Roberts. Very mature.
Yeah. What'd you say?
You look very peaceful. I said it's very mature of you. Very peaceful there. Dickie Roberts is in theaters right now. David, thanks so much for stopping by.
It's good to see you again.
Always good to see you, my friend. David Spade. Sarah Rue. Coming up, we'll take a break. We'll be right back. Hey, everybody, we're back. Fine show tonight. Stay tuned next week. We got some great guests coming up, including Harrison Ford, Jim Carrey, Kate Hudson, Kim Cattrall, John Cusack, much, much more. So watch those shows. Good shows. I know shows, and those are good shows.